All right, this is the Donner DB-S200 pedal board. It is 18 inches by 12 inches. What you get? Some Velcro for your pedals. We're going to use that today. We're setting up a board for a buddy of mine. So this already has the Velcro on it, and this is just the hook part. Get some strap tie downs. You get some patch cables. And you get a strap with actual metal clamps. That's good. Alright, let's see. Oh shoot, sorry about that. So you got a nice padded case. Couple zipper pockets up there. You get a strap to lock it down. Got some pockets on the front here. Two very nice handles. That's where your clips go. And you also got non-slip feet. It's a thick case, and it's a deep case for pedals. But let's take a look at this board. This is metal with plastic ends on it. This is a guitar pick holder. As such, which is, it does hold it pretty good. Got two handles. Nice little layout how you get your cables in there. Alright, this is for your power supply. And for that, we have the Donner DPZ power supply. Let's check this thing out. Got a, oh okay, a magnet to keep your cable on that. Let's look at it. These little boxes. Let's see what's in box number 1. Oh. Okay, you get more Velcro. This is the loop hook side. Excuse me. The power supply for the actual thing, which is this box. Very well packaged. Very light power supply. This is what you got. Your input right here with this wall wart. USB for your phone. There's 4 9-volts right there. There are 3 additional 9-volts right there with the negative pin. Then you have and those are, oh okay. These first 4 are 100 milliamps. These second 3 9-volts are 300 milliamps. You have a 9-volt that's 500 milliamps. This last, oh, you got 2 more. You have a DC out, which is a negative pin. It can be 9 volts, another 9-volt 500, or it can be a 12-volt 100. And then you have an 18-volt 300 milliamp as your final. So we're not going to need any of that stuff. We're running some mini pedals. We may boost something later down the road, but let's see how this goes. do like how it's got these ridges right here, these little wings for keeping that power supply stationary. So let me put that in real quick. Get that as tight as we can. And we'll check these out. Just a whole slew of different kind of connectors. Got a straight end and an angle end on all these. Here's some specialty ones. This is an extender. Can go to a 9-volt battery that doesn't have a standard round input. Another extender, another 9-volt. And then, oh, a daisy chain one. So from this one, you get 3. So that's pretty good, I'll say. Let's figure out the layout on this thing. First, we're going to be using the KLIQ Tiny Tune. This is, I guess that's the model number, ROHS. This is the same tuner I use on my board, and I love it. It's got a good display. You got 2 buttons. Push of a button, you can drop an octave, half an octave, half step, whole step. I think you can drop 4 steps before it resets back to 0. And this changes the megahertz. For a while I was into playing at 432 megahertz. And this was like one of the few tuners I could find that would change really quickly, so I could do that. But now I'm back at 440, so it's just easier with everybody else. 9-volt. So our layout, this is the way I like my board. I like tuner, wah. Next we have the new mini NOBLES ODR mini. Natural Overdrive. German engineering. This is 9 through 18 volts. I say we use 18 on it. Really get some power out of it. That will be awesome. So after that comes in Old Faithful. For a $70 distortion, you can't beat this. This is the Boss DS-1 classic pedal. Been used on so many rigs. And this one is 9 volts, if you can see there. That comes through. I like my distortion next. Then, last but not least, we are going to try these. I'll tell you why. Not only are they cheap, they have a lot of functions. So this is the reverb. I prefer plate reverb. And you get plate, studio, what else? Some kind of modded one, a room reverb, a hall, a church, and a spring. So I imagine this is going to sound best on plate to spring. I'll have to play with that and see. But our next pedal in line is going to be a delay. Now I usually leave my delay on the whole time. And we have tape delay, analog, digital. We have a reverse delay. That'll be super fun if you've never messed with one of those. And we have a lo-fi and a sweep delay and a modded delay. They have mix, time, and feedback. So that's going to be our next pedal. And then we'll have our reverb on the end there. So I don't have the patch cables that I ordered. What's it called? Magami, whatever it is. That's the ones that we want to put on here. But layout wise, I think I'll put the tuner up here out of the way, and that'll give us some more room if you got big feet for stepping on these things. Because this dude that I'm building this for is like 6'8", no joke. All right, you've probably seen him in some videos, but this is going to be our setup right here. I'll get all this buttoned up and I'll show y'all what it looks like, and then we'll take a test drive. Oh yeah, on the reverb you have level, you have decay, and you have a tone knob. The Nobles, you have a spectrum. That's like a orange amp EQ. Probably got British and English sound by doing this drive, and a level. But this will be fun running 18 volts through this thing. That should give it some real kick. I like my wah going into my overdrive. It just makes them scream. Then I like to push my distortion when I need a lead channel. So I put this first. I like this running all the time. And then I like reverb for leads to give it that long swell. This is the GCB-95, just the standard. All these pedals are new, but this one is used. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave those feet on there because they'll slip in this slot right like that. But to get this thing flat, I'm gonna take off these rubber feet and just put these screws back in here. We want to use plenty of this stuff because we don't want this stuff moving. All right, let's see where we're going to need it. All right, we need a big swath right there. We need another one right there. And one more right there. I'm gonna wait to put this one down because of the length of where this needs to be to this input. Yeah. All right, our Nobles. Where do these things need stuff? Top and bottom. That's easy. Alright. I think I will put that one like more in line with this. So let's do that. We need a piece for here. And a piece for the bottom. Two small pieces for those bottoms of these, and two larger pieces for the top. All right, make sure this is the right one. All right. Let's space these out pretty nice. Yep, that looks real good. Power cables. You know, I almost... Okay, it's recessed enough. I was just thinking, don't want these things hanging out. 18 volt. Perfect. Let's go into our Noble. So it'll come up through here and go right into there. I think the rest of these are all 9 volt. We'll get some cable ties and make this look real nice. This can go under there. Put this under there. Like so. Now, 9 volt. Here we come. Oh, you got a light on this thing too. That's kind of neat. Let's see here. Oh man. This buckle right here is just a hair wide for this thing. But that's alright. Last one. Our Boss distortion. Well, I take that back. We got a tuner too. Going somewhere. It's gonna be a Hoss. Now, talk about price. This board, I think, was, I want to say $60. So 80, 70, 50, 50. These are normally 100, but we got it for 60. We got a used one. It sounds great. Oh, and this little tuner's $30. which is the best little deal on here. I was looking, our patch cables are 6-inch, so I'm gonna put, it'll be hard to get. The only way to get that over there would be to do like that, but I don't want to do that. I want it up here. Okay, found this one. This is gonna match better with the ones we got ordered. So to get these pedals loose, excuse me, you need a knife. And then do like this. Slip her under there. We just want to feed this cable through. Right there. Then that can go back down. Okay. There. All right. Now we can put our tuner. Let's put it over here, because we got plenty of cable. That way, whatever wireless thing you use going in here, if you use wireless. Okay. One more. I believe we can probably add that one to that. Right there. Let's do that. Oh yeah. Guten tight. Very nice. There you have it. We'll have our little patch cables looped up there, and we'll be in business.
Like and subscribe.